Evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to tonight's episode of the Pod Table Talk. It's your boy Cash, Playmaker 250, AJ. Today's question of the day: which is worse, drinking or smoking, or do they balance each other out?
That's wild. um, I think I'm gonna go with the drink. Drinking's worse. Uh, Drinking can kill you. Too much alcohol is not good for anybody ever. I'm just saying it can. You can get sick real bad. Organs start to shut down. Any drug that impairs you from getting home, you probably shouldn't do too
So,
much of. I never heard no one dying from marijuana overdose. You get high, you get hungry, you get sleepy. Everything tastes good.
not really. I can't give it that one. I gotta say smoking because just like beer, marijuana is like the gateway. So you can't sit here and tell me you've never seen someone die from marijuana when I don't care if you're smoking banana leaves. Smoke in your lungs is going to give you lung cancer. That's a scientific fact. You're not debating. You're not running from that. Now, most people when they go to the doctor and they get the cancer diagnosis, most people will be like, "Well, I smoked cigarettes or I did this or I did that, and that's why I got the cancer." No, it could be the marijuana too. Because most people that smoke marijuana, a lot of them don't go to the doctor because they feel like, "Oh, I'm naturally healthy because it's from the earth." No, you're still smoking. So I would say smoking is worse than drinking because smoking you can get lip cancer, throat cancer, lung cancer, and you can possibly have strokes. Drinking, you might lose a kidney or a liver. And that's about it.
So you think losing an organ is all right?
You can live with a kidney. You can live with one kidney.
But you need what a liver. You can't replace the liver. You can get a liver transplant, yeah, but
Yeah, just don't overdo it with the liver. But drinking, as long as you don't overdo drinking, you will be fine. Smoking, there's no healthy side of smoking. You cannot say smoking is healthy. It's not in
AJ,
no way, shape, or form.
break this tie right now because I don't know where he's going with what he's saying.
I'm
I hear
speaking.
him,
I'm
but I
speaking
don't
the
like it.
facts.
I don't like the words.
Okay. For me, none ain't good. But gotta pick the better of each evil. None of them ain't good.
Which were the two? Would you
But
think?
at the end of the day, if you're a drinker, you're gonna drink. If you're a smoker, you're gonna smoke.
Of course,
There's no lesser evil because you could die from both.
I need to see
So at the end of the day,
scientific fact of someone dying from too much marijuana.
huh?
I need to see scientific fact of someone dying from too much marijuana.
Well, so when you smoke marijuana, right?
I need to see it.
No, no, no. What are you inhaling in your lungs? Is that not smoke?
Yeah, it's smoke. It's herb.
No, 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 no. The
It's smoke. Yeah.
combustion is
It's
still.
it's smoke. It's fire and every yeah. It's,
Okay then.
Listen, this thing is deeper than where we will ever get to with this. Because smoking, one, the wrapping paper, that's one. That's a big problem right there with all that chemical processing and all of that. So that's one. Two, the processing of whatever you're doing, if you're not doing it yourself by growing it yourself, it's just like you grow your own vegetables and you don't put no fertilizer on it, but you put foul, feces, whatever,
for land.
mulch, all of that. So you know you're eating organic. You think I'm gonna go in the store and go buy organic and say it's organic?
No.
I didn't see how the thing was grown.
That's what they put on it.
Exactly. That's number one. Number two, just buying it from anybody on the street, you don't even know what you're getting.
True.
Yeah, look at Smokey.
So
He ended up in Devo's chicken coop.
you know, you know. So they're no lesser evil out of the two. Both will kill you, whether slowly or quickly. But both of them are dangerous because if you have half a spleen, half a liver, ruptured liver, and you keep drinking excessively, as he said, it will take you home. No two ways about it. Now, if your brains is shattered, you have high blood pressure, you're anemic, and you're constantly smoking these things that they're making, you're going to die of it eventually.
Uh, I don't like that he weighed more on your side, but
It's
I
not,
digress.
it's not,
It's
a matter,
not about weighing more on your
not a
side,
matter
it's
of
about
weighing on
factual
your
evidence,
side,
though.
It's about
Again,
facts.
when I start,
Both will kill you.
agreed. When I see physical science saying that someone has died from that or overdosed from
Oh, wait a
being too
minute.
high,
So we're talking about specifically
marijuana
one, marijuana,
or alcohol.
or two, smoking in general. Which
You're
means-
talking
Oh,
about
no.
smoking in general.
So it has to be smoking in general.
Oh,
It can't be
when
one
we talk about
specific.
tobacco, it's
No,
different.
no. That's why I said what I said.
Oh, okay.
Emphasizing what I said because it's smoking.
Because if you want to go that route, you can look at those people who smoke tobacco.
Oh, they're gonna die.
No, they don't. I'm talking about the real tobacco.
No, it's still gonna die. It's
Nah.
tar. It's gonna be tar.
Not the processed one. The
When
one
I-
they dry in the kitchen, roll themselves with just a little bit of water.
I hear you. It still tars your lungs.
It tars your lungs, but how?
And they still living.
Surprisingly, yes.
You got some
People
people at
have-
80, 90 years old still,
Listen.
still
As I said,
Smoking
this thing
tobacco.
is deeper. Because one of the comforts of tobacco that comes back from way back when slavery was in existence.
Mhm.
I just said this to somebody the other day. Cow foot, cow skin, oxtail. Those are the parts of the meat that the slave would have had to enjoy.
Awful. So.
Not the prime beef and
Mhm.
rump and steak and shit. No. The bits that they throw away, we tend to take up and turn into a meal that is now dominating the table. Most people you see now who have not of color, the only thing you're going to talk about, oxtail.
You're right.
Because what? It's become a trend. It's something that we something that they look down on. Can you eat cow heel? How can you eat that? But they don't know the benefits that it had give those people to work out in that field, all in that sunshine without water. That was the food that kept them alive.
30 years ago, nobody wanted oxtail, bro.
None.
30, 40 years ago, nobody. Oxtail was looked at as scrap meat. Now,
What?
oxtail is now a delicacy.
Chicken foot, the same thing. Pigtail,
I
the
can't eat
same
chicken.
I
thing.
can't eat
I
pig
can't
tail.
Pig
I can't eat
foot,
chicken
the
foot.
same thing. They look at all those things. But if you know the beneficial factor of those food, by the sinews that comes from it, when you put your finger like that after you eat that, you have to fight it to open it because of the gel,
Mhm.
the gelatin. Back then, people eat those things on the knees, the joints.
There you have it, guys. Another great episode of Table Talk. Never know where it's going to go. Started off with smoking and drinking. Then we ended up talking with pigtails and chicken feet. As usual. We love you guys. Peace.
Oxtail.
Yeah, next time.